for safety. Request you all to wear this when you move out. Difficult times for India. Do take good care of yourself. Okay, I am Harka Thakur, team Abhaso Foundation. This foundation was established with by few of our colleagues. We are professionals working in we came together a few years back and we were working on different projects and different causes for the society. We worked with construction worker kids. We worked on business drive. Now we plan to work on empowering the poor and needy one with the skill development. We have been arranging webinars like this for helping others and helping people and students to stay ahead always. We are also working with women's self-help groups to give them platform to market their products. So these are the few of the things what we plan and intend to do. We are registered under Companies Act and under Ministry of Corporate Affairs as a no-profit company, and we plan to work for the society, as they said that it's always good to give back to the society where you live in. So that's how we plan to help the society, do our best. And this is in the same series, this session we have organized for you all to know the futuristic technologies, how things are, how the market will evolve post-corona. And without corona also, obviously, these things you must have heard about IoT, you must have heard about various data tools like Python and all. You must have heard about Internet of Things. There are n number of things which are coming in and which might affect and affect the way we look at the job market and prepare ourselves. Okay, so we have with us today research scholar in robotics and assistant professor, Mr. Priyam Parekh, and his achievements are, what you can say. I mean, it would be very small on my part to go on talking about him and his achievements, but I would like to mention a few things here. His robot won first prize at the International Robotics Research Conference in Budapest, Hungary. Again, he trained lots of people from international fraternity also on robotics and electro-pneumatics. Another thing was he made an hexapod that could climb mountains, run on terrains, deserts, and which can be operated from landline or mobile. This can be used in various fields, various applications where it's danger for humans to go, or maybe for military use. It can be used for so many other things. He got Best Educator Award in International Award Conference in Multidisciplinary Research and Latest Invention that was organized in Goa recently. And there are lot many things. But in spite of all these things, his core passion is learning and making people learn and help others to innovate and implement their ideas. So I would request Mr. Priyam to start his session. And thank you, Mr. Priyam, to joining us and helping us to understand the futuristic technologies in a better way. Okay, and I'm making you the this now host now. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, sir. Please continue. I would request everybody else to keep their mics on mute mode. We'll have a question answer session at the end of this. And you have a chat icon on the top of your screen. If you can see those dots on the top of your screen. You in between, if you want to ask some questions, you can directly type the questions. We will take up the questions in between or maybe at the end of the session. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you. Thank you, Akash. So I'll take your permission to start the session now.
Please, sir. Thank you so much.
So thank you. But I would like to give you one compliment that you did a fantastic job, Abhaso Foundation, because everyone tells like, yeah, they देश ने मेरे को दिया क्या है? But you guys are doing fantastic job. That तूने देश को क्या दिया है? That's the thing that we need to learn from you, sir. So I would like to no words for you guys. I guess, sir, you have put yourself in mute mode.
Yeah, it comes directly from Mr. Ratan Tata that the society you live in, you have to give back, and no better people than Tatas to give back to the society. You all know about them, right? So
Yeah.
you may please continue, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's start now. So, good evening, guys. So, I always start with Jai Hind. Today's topic is futuristic technologies and opportunities, because you know what happens is, as a professor, I keep on listening those words like engineering कर लिया, commerce कर लिया, MBA कर लिया. Now what next? Job नहीं मिल रहा है. So because of course there are some lack from our side, from university side, from our teacher side, or probably we might have not focused in our curriculum. So because of that, probably it can happen. But the other thing is, you know, lack of knowledge of current technology will also lead us towards the failure, because we need to keep ourselves updated. That is the first thing. So I'm going to share a small presentation with you guys. But before that, I would like to show you one video, because that video will open the paradigm of our mind. Because you know we are preparing ourselves for 2030, and maybe after 10 years 2040, because all those technologies like as sir mentioned, IoT, robotics, AI. So I have made a list. Just for first I'll just go through that. So I'm going to share my screen. You have to wait for a few minutes. Just a minute. Yeah. So can you see the presentation now, Harka sir?
Not yet, not yet.
Okay, now is it visible now?
No, sir.
Okay. I guess it should be. Just a minute. Now it should be visible. Is it so?
Yeah, it is. You can put it in the presentation mode now.
Okay. Now it should be visible, right?
Very clear, sir. Thank you.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you. So as you are aware, I am from Nirma University, and we have been doing a lot of research in this new technologies, because you know. But this is my duty to share you all the technologies in which you can make your career. So content, yes, of course, we'll be discussing about the futuristic technology as well as the fields, because these two things are different. Because once you have the technology, then you can create the field, right? The third point is, अरे यार भाई technology तो है, field भी है, how to grab the opportunities. So I have the solution for that also. The fourth point I would like to discuss is how to keep ourselves updated. That is very important. What are the tools? What are the scenarios? I mean, using which we can keep ourselves updated. And next thing is very important. 2020 has changed the entire universe. So the business opportunities after COVID-19, I would also like to discuss with you guys. And at last, I will like to show my projects as well as my students' projects in upcoming latest technologies. So my question would be, why do we need technology? Anyone? Quickly. जिसको भी answer देना है, they can put themselves unmuted. Quickly, because this thing is very important. Anyone? Why do we need the technology? The answer could be to earn money, बड़ा घर हो जाएगा, अच्छी बीवी आ जाएगी. It's not like that. It's not like that. I don't expect answer like that. Of course, that thing is important. Yes, to reduce human efforts. That's a very good answer. Anything?
I would
Why
say,
do we?
yes, say technology which can do good to the society, which can change the life of people.
Fantastic answer, sir. Fantastic answer. It is for us, it is for humans, it is for needy, it is for society, it is for our country, it is for the entire world. Because आदमी के काम आना चाहिए. These things are the money, the house, the good family. That is important, but that is secondary. किसी भी तरह से we have to increase the efficiency of our society. That is why we keep on updating the technologies. Because if you are aware of Industry 4.0, how many of you are aware of Industry 4.0? First industrial revolution, second industrial revolution, third industrial revolution. Now we are in the era of Industry 4.0. So Industry 4.0 will lead us towards, these sort of technologies. Now, these are not limited. I mean, this is my area. That's why I'm just highlighting this sort of, because in biology also there may be botany, there may be biochemistry, biomedical engineering. There are a number of technologies are available, but we'll be discussing this sort of things in this session. First, I would like to highlight the robotics. Why robotics? If you see in power plants, if you see in the desert area, if you see in the remote location, if you see in the flexible manufacturing system for the mass production, but because now we are into the era of mass production, कोई ऐसा नहीं बोलता है 2 प्रोडक्ट चाहिए 5 प्रोडक्ट चाहिए. We need 2 lakh products, we need 5 lakh products. So robots play a crucial role in that. So you can make your career in robotics also. Then artificial intelligence, of course, machine learning and AI is the major domain. Machine learning is a sub part. So any artificial intelligence has become a massive technology today, as far in hardware as far as in softwares also. If you see machine learning, I would like to give you one example. In the previous company, Anand University, we had a laser cutting machine worth rupees 6 to 7 lakh rupees. I don't remember the figure. The moment there is something wrong with the laser or there is something wrong with the drive of the machine, they used to call the people of whoever has designed that. तो जैसे ही वो कंपनी को कॉल किया, वो बंदा मद्रास में बैठता है, वो यहाँ आएगा, वहां से प्लेन में बैठेगा, उसका मीटर चालू हो जाएगा. जब तक वो 2 दिन रिपेयर करेगा, उसका 5 स्टार का होटल का पैसा, खाने का पैसा, 2 दिन का डेली अलाउंस, देन गो बैक टू मद्रास. So technology has changed the entire scenario now. Machine learns itself. 2 दिन के बाद bearing बिगड़ने वाला है, bearing is not going to work. Machine will remind you. Machine will send automatically the notification to the base company as well as to the host company. So you see the fantastic, because machine, the moment you start the machine, it will keep on learning itself. तो मेरा bearing का RPM ये है, मेरा लेजर का इंटेंसिटी ये है, मैं इतना करंट ले रहा हूँ, मेरा इतने वोल्टेज फ्लक्चुएशन हो रहा है. सो ईच एंड एवरी, जैसे हमारा मशीन है, द मोमेंट वी हैव अ स्टमक पेन, आवर बॉडी रिएक्ट्स. Okay, there is something wrong with the stomach. The same way machine also learns. And nowadays the magic is not only machine learns, but only machine can able to repair itself. That is the beauty of machine learning. I mean, if there is something wrong with the software, if there is something wrong with the firmware, if there is something wrong with the update, machine will automatically do that. So you can see the productivity, because the moment machine stops in big companies, you can't imagine the कितना नुकसान हो जाएगा. So if a machine can do that, that is fantastic. The fourth one is, yeah. Any question from anyone? Somebody has raised a question, I guess. Okay, fine. The fourth one would be the cloud computing. Of course, there is another point called deep learning. Now, deep learning, the biggest example is consider yourself. Forget about deep learning, machine learning. Yeah, there is nothing in the market, let's say. Now, you imagine yourself, if you want to learn something, so how the human mind will apply its own algorithm, that is called deep learning. बंदे ने मास्क पहना है नहीं पहना है, that comes under artificial intelligence, but deep learning is a very sub part of AI. Let's say the expressions, बंदा रो रहा है कि हंस रहा है, बंदा he is happy or not, all those stuff will get sensed by deep learning algorithms. The fifth one is the fifth one will be the cloud computing. Cloud computing will also support the IoT, that is Internet of Things. Let's say, coming back to the same example of that laser cutter machine, let's say machine is failed to update itself. Machine learning algorithm भी fail हो गया. Machine cannot repair itself, let's say. So how IoT, that is online monitoring system and online controlling system. मद्रास में वो बंदा बैठा बैठा यहाँ मशीन को ऑटोमेटिकली ट्रबल शूट कर सकता है. कैन टेल अस what are the problems and what you can do at your end. So that is the strength of IoT. Machine can connect itself over a server and it can have n number of nodes. So you see how the things are connected. Even robotics. In robotics also you can control the robots using Wi-Fi. You can control the robot using wireless sensor network. Many things, because the ultimately what is our requirement? Higher productivity, lesser lead time, at best quality. So without technology we can't achieve, and we are continuously we keep on improving ourselves, right? Now the fifth and sixth thing, industrial design, game design, these two things are also game changer, because industrial design it is it's a human centric approach. बंदे को क्या चाहिए? In engineering colleges, what happens? I also was a professor of mechatronics, and I have guided many engineering projects. I have seen the बंदे को क्या होता है, खुद को जो सोच में आया मेरे को ये बनाना है वो बना देता है. He applies a lot of equations, he'll apply a lot of graphs, a lot of tools, a lot of software, a lot of hardware. उसको लगता है जितना कॉम्प्लेक्स होगा मुझे मार्क्स ज्यादा मिलेंगे. So that is the very unfortunate of our education system. But industrial design, the design thinking methodology, I would like to add something here, and I will change this PPT to you also. Design thinking. Now Google has called itself a design company. Why? Amazon has called itself a design company. Why? Because they have got the human centric approach. You need to understand the pain points of the user. बंदे को क्या चाहिए? If you are designing something for, let's say, a person who is paralyzed, तो उसको समझना पड़ेगा, उसके साथ रहना पड़ेगा, उसके पेन पॉइंट्स क्या है, उसके केयर टेकर क्या बोलता है, उसका डॉक्टर क्या बोलता है, वो कैसे कपड़े पहनता है, उसका रूटीन क्या है, वो क्या खाता है. एवरीथिंग यू नीड टू अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट द यूजर. So each and every design must be user centric, right? So that is called, in that, human computer or machine interaction. ह्यूमन मशीन इंटरेक्शन. बिकॉज एवरी टाइम, लेट्स से मेरे को मेरा बॉटल खोलना है तो मुझे बॉटल के ढक्कन के साथ इंटरेक्ट करना पड़ेगा. सो हाउ वुड आई इंटरेक्ट विद, इसको ऐसे गोल घुमा के मैं इंटरेक्ट कर रहा हूँ, करेक्ट? सो नाउ द न्यू जार्गन हैज कॉल्ड UX UI. दैट इज सबसे ज्यादा पैसा अभी ये ब्रांच में मिल रहा है. आईटी वालों को ज्यादा पता होगा. यूजर एक्सपीरियंस एंड यूजर इंटरफेस डिजाइन. So it's another branch of we'll be seeing in upcoming years in India. So again I'm repeating. First of all, you need to understand the pain point of the users. User को क्या चाहिए? China वही ग्रिप पकड़ के बैठा है. What China does? China has got 10,000 design institute across the entire Republic of China. तो वो सारे कंट्रीज में अपने बंदे भेज के पता करता है कि यहाँ की लोगों की मेंटालिटी क्या है, यहाँ का कल्चर क्या है, यहाँ के बंदे को क्या चाहिए, इकोनॉमी क्या है, उसका अर्निंग क्या है, उसका खर्चा कितना है. देन दे डिसाइड द प्रोडक्ट एंड देन दे पिच. सो दिस इज हाउ दे डील विद द प्रोडक्ट्स. तभी हमको पता चलता है यार चाइना में इतना कैसे चाइनीज आइटम बिक रहा है, हमारे वहां क्यों नहीं बिक रहा है. बिकॉज वी हैव टू ब्रेनस्टॉर्म इट. इंडिया हैज टू थिंक अबाउट इट. इफ यू वांट टू कम्पीट, user centric approach होना चाहिए, otherwise we will not be able to compete. The other thing is the game design. Game design, again I'm repeating, it is not only for children, और वो टेम्पल रन या कैंडी क्रश खेलने के लिए नहीं है. आपको पता नहीं है, कैंडी क्रश, whoever here designed the Candy Crush, they are earning in millions. So game design is not only for entertainment, it is also being used for training purpose. You can see Indian Air Force, you can see Indian Army, Indian Navy, police, even medical doctors. Special games are being designed for them, and it is all, even in the physiotherapy, yes, in the paramedical applications. person with disabilities, they can learn with some games, because games always increase your motivation. It always, होता है ना, खून अंदर दौड़ने लगता है games में, because human mind is always want to compete with someone, and it always wants to win. That is the beauty of game design. So that is also, काफी colleges में game design खुल रहा है अभी. So that is also a very good branch for the upcoming years. Automation, I would like to say it should be industrial automation rather than simple automation. Why industrial automation? Because as I mentioned, now mass production has become the major problem for the industry. Small scale industries उतना अच्छा perform नहीं कर पा रही है, because they have a limited amount of order, और वो ऑर्डर के लिए उनके पास सेमी ऑटोमेटिक मशीन्स है. they are not able to compete with the fully automated machines. So that is the one problem with that thing. Another thing I would like to tell you, that is Internet of Things, already discussed. Now these two things, I would like to show a video on that. Embedded system and sensor. Why embedded systems? Because nowadays smartphone, even laptop, all the electronic equipment would have a microprocessor inside it. So even that will fall under VLSI. For very large scale circuit integration, ultra large scale circuit integration भी होता है, it's called VLSI. And super ultra, like in spaceship, or maybe some circuits in the cockpit, or some circuits in the I would say the submarines, उसके अंदर काफी छोटे सर्किट्स बनाने पड़ते हैं. Even now in 5 years we'll see the phone circuits from SULI, super ultra large scale circuit integration. It's called SULC. So because can you imagine a phone, it has got the 2 gigahertz processor, Snapdragon processor, 2 gigahertz. Can you imagine 6 GB RAM? Because earlier, 15 years back, when I was used to be in 10th standard, 128 MB मतलब क्या हो गया भैया? I still used to remember one of my neighbor, he was a faculty in National Institute of Design. He purchased 120 MB pen drive in, I guess, 4,500 rupees. I still remember the figure. So you see the beauty of VLSI and ULSI. And we have got a lot of opportunities in this sort of areas. Interaction design, I'll come to that point later. Now, yes, now coming to the fields, futuristic field. सबसे ज्यादा दुनिया में सबसे ज्यादा बिजनेस कौन सी चीज का है? Can anyone answer? अनम्यूट करके कोई बोल सकता है? दुनिया का सबसे बड़ा इंडस्ट्री कौन सा है? Can someone? Okay, someone has replied mobiles. Okay, any other?
Entertainment.
Entertainment. Okay, any other? Food beverages. Okay, because it should be an interactive session, guys. Pharmaceutical. Okay, pharmaceutical has achieved the second number. Still, first number is still petrol refinery. No. Yeah, these are defense. Yes, someone has replied defense. डिफेंस इंडस्ट्री सबसे बड़ा मार्केट है ये वर्ल्ड में. Avnish, I'm recording it, so I'll send it. Okay, so सबसे बड़ा इंडस्ट्री है डिफेंस इंडस्ट्री. तो हमारा एजुकेशन का तो एक कोई पॉइंट नहीं है. डिफेंस में, एजुकेशन में हम लोग क्या सिखाते हैं? लड़ना नहीं चाहिए. Then why? So it's a contradictory statement. बच्चों को पहले पढ़ाते हैं हमको लड़ना नहीं है किसी से, all our friends, all our bye. Then defense industry, how it could be the biggest industry in the entire world?
Self-defense.
Yes, the answer is self-defense. Self-defense. No one trusts each other. That is the problem. तो डिफेंस इंडस्ट्री का टेक्नोलॉजी से क्या रिश्ता है? सबसे बड़ा टेक्नोलॉजी, सबसे बड़ा डिफेंस में क्या है? न्यूक्लियर. atomic, right? So I'm going to highlight these points. Can you see the PPT?
Yes.
Is it visible, sir? Hamza, sir?
Yes, it is. Was people
PPT
not?
is visible?
Yes, it
Yeah,
is visible.
visible now. Visible now.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So ये जो दो फील्ड है, ये डिफेंस एंड डेटा सेलिंग, ये बहुत बड़े इलीगल फील्ड्स होंगे. ऑफ कोर्स देयर इज अ बायोमेडिकल इंजीनियरिंग फील्ड आल्सो. आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू हाईलाइट इट बिकॉज वो मेरा टॉपिक नहीं है, बट अगेन इट्स अ बिग 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 मार्केट. आप सोचो 10 साल पहले वी डिड नॉट इवन इमेजिन द ग्लूकोमीटर्स. I still used to remember in 2010 my grandmother, she passed away. So at that time we purchased a glucometer of around 8-9,000 rupees. अभी Amazon पे 1,000 रुपए में मिलता है. It's biomedical. So that's these are the fields. Defense में सबसे ज़्यादा missiles, aeronautical, I would say missiles, aeronautical, fluid mechanics, control engineering and dynamics. These are 5 fields. Control system engineering, I would say more precisely control system engineering and dynamics. Dynamics is all about force. अभी यहाँ से मेरे को इस्लामाबाद में कोई टावर में कोई पॉइंट में मिसाइल फोड़ना है. So your control system should be designed in such a way, it should be fuzzy PID system, it could be PID control system. Those who have done the instrumentation control or electrical engineering, they might be knowing these jargons. So एकदम वही पॉइंट पे प्रिसाइजली वो टारगेट करेगा. दैट इज द ब्यूटी ऑफ कंट्रोल सिस्टम इंजीनियरिंग. यू कैन सर्च ऑन गूगल, यू गेट मोर एंड मोर आइडियाज अबाउट दैट. नाउ डेटा सेलिंग, कैन यू हाईलाइट समवन व्हाट इज डेटा सेलिंग? अभी इतना डेटा का आप कोई भी एंड्रॉइड ऐप खोल लो, कोई भी आप गेम खोल लो, आपसे आपका ईमेल आईडी और मोबाइल नंबर पूछा जाएगा. डेटा अरबों खरबों रुपए में बेचा जा रहा है. Even how they predict that next government will, BJP will form the government or Congress will form the government or Sapa, Baspa, whoever. Because the Facebook also, the artificial intelligence has been deployed in such a way, even Facebook also counts the number of shared in favor of BJP or number of shared in favor of Congress. Those are it's the beauty of counters. Right. Biomedical, I already discussed, I just enlightened it. Network engineering, networking, hardware and network. Have you heard about hardware network? Cisco certified होता है बंदा या तो these अभी 2-3 साल में बहुत ज़्यादा इसका because all the offices would have at least 20-25 number of PCs और किसी को तो किसी नेटवर्किंग में करना पड़ेगा, उसका सर्वर लेना पड़ेगा, कैमराज है अपने CCTV कैमराज, उसका स्टैटिक IP लेना पड़ेगा. So all those stuff need networking. Strong network engineer is required for that. Even mobile amplifiers nowadays market में बिक रहे हैं because basements में office होता है, वहाँ network नहीं आता है. So these sort of things are there. So उसका अलग है telecommunication mood. Also, I would like to focus on that. Now, training business. Since I also train a number of people, because every day I get the inquiry for Raspberry Pi learning, Arduino learning, UX UI learning, or maybe IoT learning, Python. Every day I got the frequent call, from various people. So, okay, bhaiya, ye karna hai, wo karna hai. But I do not run any professional classes for that. But yes, if I quit the job, if I can start the training business, I can earn in lakhs. So training business will be the upcoming. Marketing. Now marketing आपको पता है, इसमें मैं ज़्यादा deep में नहीं जाऊँगा because you can see the how आप Amazon पे I'll simply take one example. Amazon पे आप कुछ भी search करते हो, let's say I have searched my shoes. अब YouTube पे कोई वीडियो देखोगे उसमें शू का ऐड आएगा. That is the strength of marketing and technology combination. It's a deadly combination. Right. Consultancy business, shares and stocks, the blockchain, that is again a very important thing, but उसके लिए मुझे पूरा सेशन चाहिए. एक दो लाइन में बोलने से नहीं होगा, बट ब्लॉकचेन आपने क्रिप्टो करेंसी सुना होगा. मुझे ज्यादा इसमें आईटी वाले ही लग रहे हैं, तो प्रॉब्ली क्रिप्टो करेंसी. तो ब्लॉकचेन इट्स अ मेन एसेंशियल पार्ट ऑफ रनिंग द क्रिप्टो करेंसी. इवन अभी जो इंडियन गवर्नमेंट नया ईवीएम मशीन डिजाइन कर रही है, दैट इज बेस्ड ऑन ब्लॉकचेन. तो उसमें कोई हैकिंग वैकिंग का कोई चांस नहीं है कि भाई ये बटन दबाया, आपको दबाया, वोट कांग्रेस को जा रहा है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. तो दैट वोंट बी अ पार्ट. प्रोडक्ट डिजाइन एंड AR/VR. AR/VR का मैं आपको वीडियो दिखा रहा हूँ, जस्ट अ मिनट. वी हैव द AR/VR सिस्टम एट आवर प्लेस. जस्ट अ मिनट. या अच्छा, आपको क्यों लग रहा प्रॉब्लम है? Can you see the VLC player or not? Harka sir?
Yeah, we can, but it stopped now.
Yeah, it stopped because the resolution is not allowing me. Yeah. Now is that visible?
Yeah, visible.
Yeah. So there is a AR. Can you see a joystick in my hand? And there is something. I have a glasses. So I'm trying to teach my students painting using AR/VR techniques. See, it's basically virtual reality part. You can see. But वो वीडियो थोड़ा रुक के आ रहा है, that's why I'm not able to. जैसे मैं अपना हाथ का मोशन कर रहा हूँ वैसे वो पेंट ब्रश ऐसे हो रहा है. So अभी कोविड-19 के टाइम पे हम लोग ऐसे पढ़ा रहे हैं स्टूडेंट्स को. I have a studio in, but the video is not clear, I guess, because the resolution is quite huge. That's right. Yeah. See. Getting blurred, but fine. Let me stop sharing this. I'll share that window another time. That probably.
Your screen is gone.
Yeah. Now I'm going to say show it again. Now, as far as the robotics are concerned, the videos are like.
Yeah, it's a little challenge streaming videos
Yeah.
over.
You can see the. Yes, can you see, sir, the VLC player? Can you see
Yeah.
my VLC player?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can see. Yes.
Yeah. So it's a 6 degree of freedom robotic arm from Universal Robots, and it has been organized at Nirma only. But I guess the video is not running because of the bandwidth. But anyways, you can see the image, and I'll try to run another video. So probably it's a 6 degree of freedom robot. Now, a simplest robot I would also like to show you. This might, can you? I guess this bandwidth is still visible. Yeah. Yes. Now this is the hexapod. Yeah. Is that visible, sir?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a computer controlled hexapod robot for the Ontario office. So we designed this software in MATLAB. So these sort of activities are being done at our university. So how it takes the turn. So again it goes forward. We also makes even if you are aware of 3D printers, so this sort of technologies. Again the videos, the bandwidth will be poor, I guess, in terms of the video. Yeah. Anyways. This is the laser cutter machine. You can see how you can engrave the patterns on the wood. So these sort of work that we always expect from our students, because देखो, if we get an admission in 2020 or let's say in 2028, sorry in 2018, so we expect like कि भाई 2022 में हम लोग पढ़ के बाहर आ रहे हैं, तो उसके बाद में हमको 20-25 साल सर्वाइव करना है. So to select our field in such a way that we can survive ourselves for at least 20-25 years, right? So augmented reality and virtual reality, that is also one of the major part, especially after COVID, right? Now अभी मैं जो बताने जा रहा हूँ, प्लीज जो भी इंजीनियरिंग स्टूडेंट्स हो ध्यान से सुनिएगा, प्लीज केयरफुली. मैकेनिकल स्टूडेंट्स, जो भी मैकेनिकल इंजीनियरिंग के स्टूडेंट्स हैं, हाउ मेनी आर यू फ्रॉम मैकेनिकल? I guess around 12-13 students, mechanical, mechatronics. Yeah, Vaibhav Kothari, he is from mechanical. Gaurav is from mechanical. Yes. So, if you are student or if you just finish your engineering, just I would like to tell you something. You should learn. Kept this session empty because of this part only. 3D modeling. It could be SolidWorks or it could be Creo, whatever. Could be Fusion. You should always learn these things. You should learn kinematics and dynamics thoroughly. Computational fluid dynamics also can play a crucial role as far as the mechanical engineering is concerned. You should at least able to program in MATLAB or in Python and simulation. Pneumatics and hydraulics. अभी भैया आपको इतना आता है ना, मैकेनिकल वालों को टेंशन लेने का जरूरत नहीं है, right? So as far as the electrical engineers are concerned, power electronics will be the major concern for you guys. Power transmission, high voltage engineering, non-conventional energy sources. These sort of things are very crucial for you guys. Now electronics के लिए तो पूरा मेरे को नया slide लेना पड़ेगा. You should always start with Arduino sensors, wireless and actuators. इतना तो आपको आना ही चाहिए. और इलेक्ट्रिकल में मैं आपको थोड़ा रह गया, to be motors. Correct. So you should always focus on these sort of areas. Networking, IoT, AI, ML, and as well as in data science. But if you're going to be a data scientist, make sure you know the statistics very well, right? And for the computer, I'm not the right person for the computer engineering, but as per my knowledge, Node.js, Python, of course, and for computer also, robotics, AI-based robotics. AI-based robotics, soft robotics, maybe Android application. Python we already discussed. You can go to for machine learning also, supervised learning, unsupervised learning both. And yes, because सबसे ज़्यादा पैसा अभी गेम डिजाइन में मिल रहा है. You can Google it, you get your answer. Now, if you can see that how to grab the opportunities, that you can always go for Coursera, Udemy, NPPWell, Swayam portal that has been initiated by Indian Institute of Technology, all the IITs, LinkedIn Learning, YouTube Learning. Now, I'll show you the ResearchGate, Google Scholar, and Scoopers profiles. Can you see my browser portal? Prakash sir?
Yes, we can see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the moment you go to Google Scholar, you can write any author's name. Let's say Priyam Anil Kumar. Sorry. So you can see my papers are there. You can see the position analysis of DC bus encoder motor. The moment I clicked it, you can get the research papers. It has been published in 2016, I guess. 3 authors were there, me, myself, Saurin Shet and Trupal Patel. You can find the abstract. The book is very costly, but you can always email me. I can send you the entire book, CAD CAM, Robotics and Factories of Future, right? SCM ResearchGate, it is another a good platform for researchers. Let's say it is my home page. You could see. So let's say Tejas Patel has, if he has published a new research paper, यहाँ पर दिखेगा. So you can see my research papers. So 23,000 people have already read my papers. So here's the profile. So just like Facebook, I'm not wasting my time on Facebook. So you can waste your, it's that waste time is not the proper word, but you can see these are the researchers, good researchers. You can follow them, you can follow their updates, which research paper has been published or any project has been published by them, many things. So I just recently published a paper called Trajectory Planning 5 Degrees of Freedom Robotic Robot Using Static and Mnemonic Functions. You can download it. That is another paper. So you can find the abstract, uh, you know, that is DOI, that is called date of index. So this is how you can uh, get the research papers, right? So you can go to the citations. और यहाँ पर भी request आती है. So if someone wants a full paper, you can send the PDF to him. Or someone wants the algorithm, or someone wants something. Let's say my research paper called Smart Dustbin, an intelligent approach to fulfill Swachh Bharat mission. तो 2,500 लोगों ने already पढ़ लिया. You can see 2,500 people are already read this research paper. So I'll go to the research paper. I can get the PDF. You can see. So my co-author was Rupesh Vasani. He is currently a dean of Gujarat Technological University. So this is how you can access the ResearchGate. Another platform is called Scopus. And Scopus में अगर पेपर आ जाए तो हमारा प्रमोशन हो जाता है. So that is just Hungary Budapest paper was cited in Scopus. So here you'll get fantastic research papers. I guess my internet is slow, that's why it is getting loaded. But I just make sure the bandwidth is correct or not. Yeah. So you can go for the author search. Any author you can search. Right. So you need to sign it for that. So you can search the journal name. You'll get the all the biomedical journals also, like cancer journal or maybe COVID-19 journal. So you know the current research always will get in Scopus. So that was all about the research. So let's talk about the updating part. Now can you see the PPT again?
Yes, we can.
Thank you. So as I mentioned earlier that always we have that question that how to keep ourselves updated. So for that in the previous slide I discussed that you can search for the research papers, you can access the portals of various authors and researchers. You can always attend the webinars as you are attending right now. You can always subscribe some magazines like EFY, Auto Gear, if you are from automobile or mechanical side, Electronics for You, if you are from electronic or electrical side. NPTEL has its own magazine, that is IITN. All the IITs, they have the different magazines for each branch. That's called newsletters. So I would like the newsletters. You can subscribe the newsletters from various university. You can also find the Nirma University also. क्या lab बन रहा है, क्या government funding दे रहा है, always you can do that. So even in Facebook also we have such groups for various technologies, even LinkedIn also. So we could be a part of that. If you are interested in particular product, let's say from my side, I am very much interested in microprocessors. So there are Intel. You can always keep on visiting the Intel website to get update from the microprocessor architecture, the frequency, the RISC operating system, the ROS. So and RISC operated architecture also. All those stuff you can always keep on visiting. Now, this thing is very important because it will give you the self-experience. I would like to call it self-learning and DIY. YouTube देखो, YouTube पर से कुछ सीखना है, you try to make at your own. That will give you the best experience ever. And of course, visit of industries that can be done, but the COVID के time में you should always avoid. Or if you want to go, then you can always go with the precautions. uh, I guess I have covered the COVID-19 part also. So I would like to show one video if the resolution permits. Uh, just a minute. I don't know whether. Yeah. So VLC player is visible.
Yes.
Okay. See the this time limit is 15. The conclusion of the video is everything is connected with each other. Even in future also, refrigerator is connected with your phone that भाई दूध नहीं है अंदर, so दूध वाले को notification दे देगा. So that is a very good part of interaction design. Somebody has asked me the ResearchGate. Yes, it's researchgate.net. And it is not Scopus, it is Scopus. Yes, it's SCOPUS. Yes. When Google Scholar is there, I will write it. I'll send you the PPT also. That is a part of interaction design and IoT. Your vehicle will keep on reminding you that the engine belt is not working properly. फ्यूल का नोटिफिकेशन मोबाइल में आ रहा है कि भाई अंदर पेट्रोल नहीं है गाड़ी में या तो टायर में प्रेशर कम है. सो जितनी भी निर्जीव चीज है, those things will also able to communicate with you, right? So that is the future. Even your tap of your bathroom, your पानी का मटका, उसका भी लेवल आपको फोन में पता चलेगा. So now you'll be able to interact with each and everything. And the best part is machine-machine interaction. Machine-machine interaction means, let's say एक बाथरूम का पानी का टंकी है, दूसरे के बाथरूम का पानी के टंकी से they can interact. Something like that. So that is called machine-machine interaction. That is another emerging branch for the future. And the last video is थोड़ा hypothetical है, but realistic भी है. So just a minute. So video is visible?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
This is called hologram techniques, which could be synchronized with your AR VR part. तो आप सारी चीजों को अपने सामने देख सकते हो. You could be on Mars also. मतलब हाइपोथेटिकली इमेजिनरी आप मार्स पे भी जा सकते हो, वहां पे आप फील कर सकते हो अपने आप को.
Technology is all around us. We use it in every aspect of our
And
lives.
this technology is
It
there in the
enables us to
market.
do amazing things. But what if we could go
It will
further?
enhance the product quality.
What if we could go beyond the
The
screen,
failure ratios will be very less.
where
It's called augmented reality.
your digital world is blended with your real world. Now we can. This is the world with holograms.
That's called imagination into reality.
What will they enable us to do? New ways to visualize our work.
The VLSI part
an idea.
OLED.
For the fuel tank.
New ways to share ideas with each other.
How are things going your end?
I just put the images in OneDrive.
Perfect.
More immersive ways to play. New ways to teach and learn.
So put the new trap in the place of the old one
Now what?
and tighten here and here.
New ways to collaborate and explore the places we've never been.
Look at this formation. Let's take a closer look.
And new ways to create the things we imagine. Because when you change the way you see the world, you can change the world you see.
It's called vehicle intelligence. The detection of the object is called vehicle intelligence.
This is Microsoft HoloLens.
The birth of display was the beginning of a new world. In the world that was revealed by the display, we saw a brighter future. We have turned imagination into reality. We have finally opened up a new realm of innovation for OLED after overcoming numerous challenges through our passion. We will make this new world with values that rise above the technology we have known so far.
It is called interface between human and machine with the maximum efficiency. Right.
Display, which
तो
broke
human को
away
ऐसा ही
from the
लगेगा कि
limits of
सामने
form,
कुछ अलग चीज हो
more
रही है.
freely overcame
Sort
the
of
hindrances of
the
expression
way it
to
he
expand
interacts with the machine, the way the colors, the graphics, the realistic approach, everything.
the value of beauty into a realm of creation close to an art.
So
While
virtual class.
substituting for familiar functions and emotions, we are continuing to imagine through infinity. A window of communication which allows mutual understanding beyond the visible world. It always leads us to selecting the best by swiftly reacting, even at unexpected moments.
Future bus.
The unlimited evolution of technology turns all imagination to a display into reality. Our old dreams of getting desired information have just all been realized by wearable devices. More satisfactory routines are made to be enjoyed by always providing optimum conditions. Furthermore, our desired values are provided anywhere and anytime
Because
through
it
thinner
also
and lighter forms.
includes many branches. Self-driving car and smart car, they include n number of things like sensors,
Interface
actuators,
without
embedded
gap
system,
between humans and tech.
artificial intelligence, vehicle dynamics, vehicle kinematics, motion analysis, power electronics. If we go towards the energy, then the battery technologies, the motors, efficient motors. So, in number of technologies, if we integrate them, then we can have these sort of things.
Technology. As OLED technology enters into our environment and forms, our work and life will be made anew even further. And at the end of all the changes, our dreams will be realized. Although the display is evolving ceaselessly, our never-changing values will continue to be projected toward human beings. A sheet of display will wrap around even our hearts and contain values of communication and healing to get us closer to fulfilling our dreams. An amazing and precious experience where desires are unfolded and all emotions in that space are conveyed through the 5 senses.
A lot of research is going on the self-driving car, and maybe in 2025 we'll have it in India.
While we nourish the happiness of the next generation in this way, we will advance to this new world. The future, dreamed of by everyone. The technology that's making that future
So the
a
last is
reality.
just for the health checkup. again, I'm telling you, after 2020 and especially after COVID-19, the total mindset of the world is changed. So we'll have, unbelievable products in the market soon. And as I told you, you should always focus on now 3D printing, 3D modeling. If you're an engineering student, then open source electronics, image processing, AI, ML, data science, all those stuff with you guys. So I'm typing my email ID to you so that anytime if you want to contact me, you can contact me with this email ID. So you can find my research papers on ResearchGate as well as on Google Scholar also for the latest update. Google Scholar or ResearchGate. I will upload my full name. So that's it from my side. It's open for discussion and question answer. Over to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Priyam. That was very insightful, quite in detail, especially IoT and data and future technologies. I would like to give some example of IoT to
Yes.
what level it has come down. We have this tea coffee machines in office, right?
Yes, yes.
So these days, these machines are also IoT enabled, if you know that, right?
Yeah.
So if you have multiple branches, multiple floors, multiple locations, it can, at a point of a click, it can give you data, how many tea, how many coffee, how many hot water, and which building, which floor, which machine.
Absolutely.
So, and if there is some problem with the machine, it gives you advanced information to the manufacturer and the service provider. So IoT has come down to this level. I mean, something like as simple as having your tea.
Absolutely.
And as we are seeing that video of automation and the such things, so small things are already started. Like we use our Alexa at home, and now now my Alexa is operating my bedroom and living room lights.
Correct.
And,
Yes.
I was in US in December. My brother-in-law, he has got 73 equipments connected to his Alexa at his home.
My goodness.
Yeah. So it includes all Alexas in different rooms, all his TV, home security system, oven, and lot many things. So overall 73 equipments connected to this. He has got his own server at his home. So he's a tech freak guy. So I'm just telling you now that we get this wireless lamps here in India.
Yeah.
They are not costly also, and they're Wi-Fi enabled. And you can operate through Alexa or through the app. Or you have a mobile app.
So any Android app. Yes, correct.
So lots of things are there which are trying to make things easy for us, and maybe in future all these technology related jobs would remain. And the easy fruit jobs, what we used to say, they might be in danger of not elimination completely, but they would be more organized and more. There also you will need technology. Without that, it's going to be difficult.
It will be difficult. Correct.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And thank you for sharing the knowledge sites also. Now I guess we all will not waste our much time on the here and there, rather than we can go and learn and gather some knowledge.
Yes, absolutely.
And guys, any questions, please? You can unmute and ask.
Yeah, you can unmute yourself and you can ask.
No questions?
I guess they are, one of.
Thank you, Priyam, for this nice overview of all the technologies which are coming up. They've already been there and it will be increase in future. I am from computer branch and my age is 40 years. Considering the various skills what you mentioned, Node.js, Python, what timeline I should for a year, for 6 months, to be future ready.
Correct, sir. So your voice is breaking a little bit.
I can repeat the question.
Yeah, you can repeat it, sir.
Yes. Okay. I'm from computer branch and my age is 40 years. Okay. So there are various technologies what you mentioned, like the technologies in computers. So what is the timeline I should consider for myself to learn these technologies and in 6 months or for a year? Within a year?
Priyam sir, before you
I
answer,
have the answer. Yeah.
no, before you answer, let me say a few words.
Yes.
What's your name, boss? Saurabh.
Saurabh, yes.
Yeah, Saurabh, I'll tell you, I was working with a company and at the age of 40, I resigned from the job and joined another company. Okay. So 40 is, it's not an age at all. I mean, it's really early in life and it's never late. So I guess you can start anytime and learning never ceases. Learning always helps. That's what I would like to say. Vrinda,
Yes.
you can add more.
Yeah. See, sir, if I'm not wrong, that I learned C language in 2003 or 2002, but still fundamentals of C is still there. And you can have the new version like Python and maybe right now I'm using the Visual Studio, C#, C#. So, but the base language will be the same, sir. So 100 साल के बाद भी वही रहेगा. So every day you'll get a new language. Even in embedded also, even in robotics also, we have n number of languages. अभी मेरे को 30 languages याद करना पड़ता है, but the fundamentals remain the same. किसी में for loop ऐसे घुमा है, किसी में for loop ऐसे घुमा रहे हैं, किसी में if else ऐसे दिया है, किसी में if else ऐसे दिया है. So in programming language especially, my concern is you should be stick to the fundamentals because pointers, file handling, while loop, for loop, if else, they will be there for lifelong. So syntax might be different, but the fundamental will never change. Over to you, sir.
Any more questions?
Okay. Sorry. Yes. So I guess it's I guess it's a very good question you raised, sir. You are from computer background or IT background or? Okay. Okay. Excellent, sir. So, as I know about VLSI, see, in this COVID situation, you can always, as I mentioned, you can always explore yourself from Coursera, or maybe you can find some patents, or you can always download some research paper. Because what I observe in the current scenario, usually industrialists, they don't refer the research paper. I don't know why. Because they should always exploring themselves using the research papers, because everywhere, the conferences are being organized, or maybe some journals are there of VLSI. So you can find the journals on Scopus, or maybe on Google Scholar, or maybe on ResearchGate. So always I'm sure always you'll find new research papers of VLSI, and you can explore yourself, sir. So that is the best way as far as the COVID-19 situation जब तक रहेगा, तब तक I guess the best thing is that.
Another.
Yeah. Yes. That okay. So of course I'll be very glad if something happens. So. Harka sir, I mean, the question is actually asked to you. Can we have a like that? So uh, people can share their ideas, crowdfunding can be done, startups can be initialized, or any support from, so these sort of things always, yes. If something happens, then I'll be the first person to join it. Yes.
Okay.
So, sir is asking that if something happens, if something starts like, if X person wants to start some startup, so can we have a support ecosystem for that? Can we start something like that? Yes.
Yes, definitely.
Not the financial term.
We have to, all of us would have to sit and discuss the modalities and model, and then we might go ahead. There's no issues on that front.
Correct, sir.
Yeah. If something comes up, if something strong and solid is there, boss, you have our email ID, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have email ID. You can write an email. Let's see how it moves. If you really have something good. Yeah.
Thank you. Anyone?
Any more questions, please?
Sir, what are the areas for civil engineer?
Oh, it's a difficult question for me, but yes, one of very good friend. Even my brother is a class 1 officer in roads and buildings. So as far as the civil engineering is concerned, water resources and management, that is the first part, and the structure engineering, and the third was the environmental engineering. These three, I would say, because my wife is from chemical background, and she's also a very good consultant. So she always keeps on telling me that civil engineers are a very essential part of the society, and these three branches are very important. One is the environment, the structure branch, and the third is the water resourcing, the water management.
Thank you.
We have some questions in the chat box, if we can answer that.
Yeah, any short-term course? Okay, Bhavesh, the question is from Bhavesh. Bhavesh, you are from mechanical, right? Bhavesh, you can unmute yourself so that I can see you and...
No, I was driving, that's why I'm written this.
Oh, you are driving? Okay, so we can... So Bhavesh, you are from mechanical background, and you can mute yourself. Background noise is coming. Yeah, thank you for doing that. So Bhavesh, what you can do is, as you are from mechanical engineering background, so I have 5 to 6 courses in my mind. First is pneumatics and hydraulics. I am just writing in the chat box. Pneumatics and hydraulics. If you are really interested in that, then 3D modeling. You can do it from Creo or SolidWorks, whatever you are convenient with. Then you can always go for the modern robotics, that is hardcore mechanical engineering course, modern robotics from Coursera. It's a very, very, very good course. And it is being launched by Northwestern University. I'm writing it here for you. You can always attend it. Robotic. The fourth thing is called rapid prototyping, because 3D printing and the materials, that will be also very important for you guys. So rapid prototyping, I think, and 3D printing. And you can always go for computer-aided engineering, in which you can learn the ANSYS and stress analysis softwares, computer-aided engineering. You will find it in Udemy, I guess. So Udemy, they have a very good course called CAE. So you can find it. So yeah, so Bhavesh, you can just explore yourself using these courses. Any other questions?
I guess we are running out of time also, Priyam
Yes.
sir. So let's
Yes.
stop taking questions.
Yeah.
Let me thank you so much for such a wonderful session, and of course we could make it some interactive also. And these questions will not end because career and profession, these are things like it has got no end. Everybody wants to just know things, and I know we cannot be specific and answer each and every question because of shortage of time.
Correct,
But
correct.
I would also like to add, like, people should always keep learning, and the day you stop learning, you're finished. I mean, everybody should learn something new every day. That's what the wise people have always said. Okay.
Absolutely.
So thank you so much for your time, for your efforts, and such a wonderful session. And all other participants, thank you so much for participating. And this video you will find on our YouTube page, maybe in a day or two. Also, you can follow us on Twitter also, Abaso Foundation, AABHASO. And thank you so much. Thank you, Mit, for making the session so wonderful. And also thank you to my colleagues who are already here, my friends from our Abaso Foundation. So Sandeep, Bishwarup, Omkar, thank you so much. And Abhijit also.
Thank you,
Thank
Priyamji.
you, everyone.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Priyamji. Thank you, Arka.